both the devices being priced under Rs 15,000, which one is really worth it? Hey guys, Sahil here from Android for Life, and this is Moto G4 Plus versus LeEco Lead 2. Starting with the size, both the devices have 5.5-inch screen up front. The LE2 has aluminium unibody design which looks beautiful and feels better in hand, whereas Moto G4 Plus has a plastic build with a removable back. It surely has a nice texture to it, but is nowhere near to solid aluminium design. Also, the buttons on Moto G4 Plus are mushy and I really don't like them. The LE2 has much better tactile buttons. Also, LE2 is thinner, having a thickness of 7.5 mm, whereas Moto G4 Plus has a thickness of 9.8 mm. The Moto G4 lacks a LED for notifications too, which is very essential. There is no doubt that LE2 has much better design than Moto G4. So, this point goes to LE2. Now, let's talk about audio. So I hope that everyone knows that LE2 doesn't have aux jack. Instead, it uses its USB Type-C port for output. In case you want to use an aux cable, then you have to carry this adapter everywhere you go, and the output is not as good as ordinary aux output. But if you use USB Type-C earphones with LE2, then you will get really good experience. As of now, it's not practical in day-to-day life, so Moto G4 Plus has an advantage over here. Also, when it comes to output from speaker, Moto G4 Plus has louder speaker which is front facing as well. So in terms of audio quality, Moto G4 has an edge over here. Well, both the devices are running on Android 6.0.1, but in terms of user experience, Moto G4 has stock vanilla Android, whereas LE2 has EUI. Now I personally like the EUI of LE2, but mostly people prefer stock Android experience, so overall it comes to personal opinion. However, when it comes to updates, Moto G4 Plus will surely be updated to next Android, but there is no guarantee on LE2. Also, Moto G4 Plus has some cool features like you can chop the device twice to activate the flashlight and double twist to jump directly into the camera. So in terms of user experience, Moto G4 Plus is better. Speaking about user experience, let's talk about performance now. The LE2 is powered by Snapdragon 652, whereas Moto G4 Plus is powered by Snapdragon 617. When it comes to opening apps and multitasking, LE2 is surely faster than G4. Also, after intensive gaming, there were heating issues in G4, whereas LE2 was easily able to handle games. The G4 can handle heavy games as well, but it gets hot after 10 minutes of gaming. Thus, LE2 is much better if you are a heavy user. The cameras are one of the most important features of smartphone today. The LE2 comes with a combination of 16 and 8 megapixel camera, whereas Moto G4 comes with 16 and 5 megapixel front camera. Both the devices' back camera performs really good. The LE2 produces more natural colors, but on the other hand, there isn't much difference in the images taken with Moto G4 Plus. In fact, Moto G4 Plus captures more details. However, the difference is very small and you can't go wrong with any camera. The same goes for the front camera too. However, when it comes to video, the LE2 is capable of shooting 4K video, whereas Moto G4 can't. But on the other hand, Moto G4 autofocus very smoothly and LE2 can't autofocus at all. Now, this is a bug which can be fixed by a software update. Overall, both these devices have the best camera in this segment. Now, both the devices have a 5.5-inch 1080p display. The Moto G4 produces saturated color, but they are not too oversaturated like Samsung, and that's why it looks better. Now again, the difference is negligible and you will only notice it when paying too much attention and comparing them side by side. So in this segment too, both are equally good. Also, the same goes for the battery life. Both devices will offer you a day on heavy use with a screen of time of 3.5 hours to 4 hours. Last but not least, let's talk about storage. LE2 comes with 32GB storage and 3GB RAM along with dual SIM at a price of Rs 12,000. Whereas Moto G4 Plus comes with a 16GB storage and 2GB RAM at a price of Rs 13,500 or 32GB storage and 3GB RAM at a price of Rs 15,000. And Moto G4 Plus supports dual SIM as well as expandable memory. So Moto G4 Plus offers more memory, but it also prices more. So guys, which phone is better? Well, if you want a better looking phone with great feeling in hand, great performance, great camera, then go for LE2. But keep in mind guys that you are giving up aux port, so no listening to music while charging, and possibly no future updates. However, if you go for Moto G4 Plus, you will get better audio, future updates, expandable memory, stock Android experience, and an equally good camera. Also, it comes to personal opinion if you like the plastic design of Moto G4 Plus or not. But the main cons of Moto G4 Plus is that you are paying more, you will face overheating if you are a heavy user. So, which one will you go for? Definitely let me know in the comment section down below. Well, that's pretty much it. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one.